Hey, 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 hey. We are back and we are back with some hot details. Stay with us because we have a lot of information to put out. A lot is going on. And we have some people popping on live already. I'm telling you, guys are popping in. Tell me where you're tuning in from. And just welcome, welcome, welcome. For those of you who are tuning in, it's go time. Be ready. That's the title of this live. I'm interviewing my business bestie, the queen of cyber herself, Miss Don Mccarty, CEO of Securing Everything. And for those of you who don't know me, I am Monique Spalding, CEO of SPMC International LLC and the founder of Government Contracting University. Listen, it's not too late. Go and register. Okay, you can still get in. Open registration is happening right now. The next Fed Talk kicked off Thursday. You can go to bit.ly/FEDTALK 2021 to get registered. Now, let me just say this about the registration because week one has already taken place. So when you opt in to register, that's going to be your down payment. You're going to be invoiced today for week one, which was last week, which you'll get a live onboarding from me. I'm going to get you caught up to be ready for Thursday. But then you're also going to get an invoice today for this coming Thursday's class. So, the longer you wait, those payments don't go away. It's still $99 down, $99 a week. So get in, fit in, hop in. I have so many opportunities. My clients are registered already for one opportunity, and Miss Mccarty knows what I'm talking about too, because she is in on getting this money. All right, and so without further ado, we do have some comments. Hey, it's Coach Jennifer King. What's up, Coach Jennifer? We are out here. We are out here. We are out here. That's right. Austin, Texas. Go big or go home. Listen, that's what they say. They say go big or go home. So I'm telling you, go big or go home. Thank you for watching the live, Coach Jennifer. You are such a blessing and such an inspiration. I see you out there, lady. I'm not gonna be able to make that event that you popping off. I just so wish I could be there with you. But I'm gonna get to Austin, Texas. Most definitely, most definitely. But maybe next time, because that I have a conflict in my schedule that month. I think I inboxed you this matter of fact, this event that I'm talking about, my clients having privy to, going to this opportunity to pitch their companies before federal agencies and prime contractors. That event is taking place the day of your event. That event is taking place the very next day. So I kind of need to be ready on the 19th of September to actually help my clients, because that's what they pay me for. So thank you for sharing. Thank you for sharing, Coach Jennifer. Truly appreciate you. So again,
also miss you. I know it's been a couple weeks, but I just wanted to welcome her back into our world.
Yeah, welcome back, Coach Jennifer. You were missed. Okay,
we were missed.
Okay, you were missed. I'm gonna put this up here. Coach Jennifer, you were missed. I was like, Coach Jennifer is in Vegas at the convention. And I'm just like, oh, I just miss her lives. I was on your live last night of your show that you were doing. And, you do so many different things. So I'm not going to, put out there because you have your stuff, separated in a certain way. But Coach Jennifer King is the quick coach. Okay, if you looking to leave that 9 to 5, you need to hook up with this woman of God, because she's making it happen, and she does some other wonderful things as well. And so, with that being said, I was like, oh, she's at her convention. I was like, oh, that's her live, and it was so refreshing just to be on your live last night and just be ready, to get back, just tapping into the content that you're putting out on your live streams. And so that was so much fun. Thank you, thank you, thank you for going live. But now listen, this is the deal. Before we actually get into the hot details of what's going on, I'd like Miss Mccarty to introduce herself and tell all about what's going on this week, because it has been a hopping week. And her Bitly link is up. So go ahead, take it away, Dawn.
Yes, it has been a very hopping week. It's been a packed week, back to back with things. It seems like, but I am the CEO of Securing Everything, and as the CEO, we kicked off a clubhouse group that I have under Securing Everything called Cybersecurity Academy. So we kicked off a week's worth of security awareness every morning at 9 a.m. on Clubhouse for the entire week, from Monday till this morning. And then we also did webinars that evening, each night of the week as well. So it's been packed with lots of cybersecurity discussions, and we had a great people coming and showing up and asking questions, bringing value, all kinds of things. So it was really a great experience, and they want more. So Cybersecurity Academy is going to continue with these discussions on cybersecurity, bringing it into the home, educating the people. I can't say just the American people. I know Coach Jennifer likes the American people in some of the things that we do, but in cybersecurity, we're talking about a global level. So we're going to talk about the world's people. And everybody that has access to the internet should be able to have secure online safety when they're connecting and when they're interacting with things online, their programs, their shopping, all kinds of stuff. So we talked about all of those concerns that we had this week. So it has been phenomenal, and I have to blame it on my bestie over here, because she's the one that pushed me, and she got me out there, got my feet wet, and it has just been an excellent experience. So I owe her the gratitude for that. So pushing me out there a little bit.
Well, you're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. Now, again, guys, because we're talking, just stay with me in the flow of the conversation. We're talking about Cybersecurity Awareness Week, which Don just talked about. And I'm talking to you about Fed Talk. And you're like, what does cybersecurity have to do with Fed Talk? Well, I'm going to tell you, Miss Mccarty is a graduate of Fed Talk. She graduated June 10th of this year. And so her company, Securing Everything, which is a cybersecurity company, she is the queen of cyber, I call her. She is set up in the government system to do business with the government, and she is free to bid on federal government contracts all day long. She's good to go. And so I want to ask Ms. Mccarty to tell about her experience last night.
Yeah.
Talk about your experience last night at your webinar, but then tell the people, a little bit about Fed Talk and your experience in the course and how that sets you up.
How it all connects together.
How it connects it, and just drop
Yeah.
the bomb on what happened to you last night in your webinar.
Yeah. So I kicked this webinar off and just went full bore with it, like as if I had thousands of people joining in, and just gave it 100% of my focus and attention on the topic that night. And when we brought the panelists over into the Q&A portion of the webinar, one of the ladies in the room was actually a government contracting specialist for a government agency. And she made that known right off the bat, and that she also has access to over 6,000, I forget the exact number, but over 6,000 of other entrepreneurs that she is in charge of. So I was almost interviewed on the spot.
No, you
right then and there.
almost.
Well, she asked some specific questions, and I had Monique in the back channel typing, get everything ready, get your capability statement ready, make sure you're ready to go. When she starts asking these questions, you're ready to go. So that was an excellent experience. It was fun to see how that just kind of connected, brought us together into the same world. She came to learn more about cybersecurity, and then found out that we also work in government contracting, and we had no idea before this webinar started. So what's amazing about that is that had I not gone through Fed Talk, I would not have been nearly ready, nor even had an idea that that's what she was doing, that she was interviewing me for a possible contract to work in her organization, her administration, to help teach people. And one of the things that she said, which was huge, is she says, I've been working for the government for, I think she said 37 years, and not once has anybody ever told her that she needs to have a safe, secure environment at home. Nobody's ever taught her that. And she's like, and I work for the government, you would think that that would be a requirement. So here I'm sitting on this information that she's coming to me to get because nobody's bringing it to her. And she's talking about a government contract with that. So this was amazing. It was phenomenal to be part of that. And I don't think it really registered for me, but Ma'am Monique was on it. She was like, girl, you need to wake up and pay attention to this conversation. So yeah, it was good. And because I have my capability statement, even though I didn't need to offer it to her, I had it. And the fact that I had it just sent her the message that I'm prepared. So wherever it goes, she knows I already have it. She already knows I'm in the system. She already knows I'm set up to start bidding. So I'm in a perfect position there. And I don't know what it means when she says that she's over 6,000 different entrepreneurs. It could mean I need to go in and help them become compliant with the security measures that are required by the DoD, which is cybersecurity. That's what they need. They need to be secure. They need to meet those specific requirements in order to even play in the game. Otherwise, don't play. So, or it could mean that they need to know how to be more secure at home. Maybe they're working at home, they're entrepreneurs. So there's two different avenues that this could go for me, or both.
Well, let me just tell you something that just registered in my mind. Okay. And I learned this because my dentist told me. Okay. And the envelope just went up of what might be going down with you and this wonderful woman. My dentist, I'm a retired captain in the United States Army. And so my dentist that's out in my community here in Missouri, my dental work, the VA opted to send me out to a dentist in the community that they partner with, and they refer us veterans to that I could go to, have my dental work done, and the VA, the dentist would pay the VA, and I mean the dentist would bill the VA, and the VA would pay the dentist, and I don't have to pay anything, but I have my stuff, my teeth taken care of. My dentist told me this. He said before they were awarded the contract, they literally had people from the VA come to his dental office and actually get work done themselves personally. This was not like a government contract. So they were personally there to get dental work done, and they were like scoping him out, like, is he a good dentist or is he not?
Do they want to refer him? That's great. Yeah.
And after lo and behold, after they got their dental work one just themselves, they paid them out of their own pocket to see what type of work they were doing or he was doing. Then they went back to the table and invited him to do work. They liked what they saw, the work that he provided, and they liked what they saw, and then offered him the capability or ability to be a partner with the VA for us soldiers, veterans, to come. And that opened up the door, of course, more money and more opportunity for him. So it is very possible that the need that she has to learn cybersecurity is okay. I see you, Miss Mccarty. I'm watching you. I like you. Let me take your course. Let me see what courses you have available. And if I like what I see, then boom, then I'm going to open up the door and push you forward and say, oh, yeah, I know what Miss Mccarty can do because I took her course. The people at the VA can say, oh, no, I know what Dr. I'm not going to say his name, Dr. Smith can do because he fixed my teeth. You know what I'm saying? And so that envelope just went up in my mind that could be
a scouting type of adventure.
Exactly. So as we say, if that doesn't like put you on edge of your seat, Miss McCarty. It's go time. Be ready.
Oh boy, here we go.
It's go time. Be ready. But it's all good because when you're in this government contracting space, and to be honest, guys, it was really a very good conversation. And then I want to thank you, Dawn, because Dawn, answered all of her questions. And then she said, well, then Dawn says, well, everything I know about government contracting, I learned from Monique. And then the woman said, well, Miss Monique, tell me what you do. And I just went in, I did my elevator pitch. And then, at the end, I said, oh, yeah, and I have a capability statement too. And she was taking notes.
Copious
And then
notes.
she showed us the notebook. She said, I am a big taker of notes. And she showed us the notebook.
Or everything down.
She had everything down. You guys got to be ready. I know you want to get into government contracting. I know you hear me telling you about all the money that's available. You have to be ready because you never know what's going to happen when you are in these rooms and someone wants to talk to you. And just a little tidbit about my week this week. My week has been really busy this week, but I did attend a Kansas City, the Greater Kansas City Executive Board Council breakfast and networking. We were supposed to meet last month, but they had a glitch in their Zoom and it wasn't working, so it was canceled and postponed till this month. So it was on my calendar. I attended, and I just want to say this, that when you are trying to get in front of the government to pitch your product and your service, ladies and gentlemen, please hear me. All of this camera off, you don't want to come on camera, you're on mute. The government's not going to do business with you and your camera is off. You're trying to talk to them about an opportunity, about your business, and you're not even on camera. You got to stop. You got to stop. And I'm gonna just say, hey, stop playing. Really,
You're talking about thousands, tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands, potentially millions of dollars. Get on the camera. Period.
exactly, exactly. Just stop playing. If you can't come on camera and talk to the government, stop playing. Stop playing around. Don't
Mm-hmm.
even play. Here's a comment. So,
Hey,
hey,
Renee.
hey, Miss El Renee, Latrice's in the house. What's happening, Queen? And so I went to this event. This breakfast. And when to be honest, I was like maybe 5 minutes late, which was a oops on me. I shouldn't have been late. But I popped in and I was off camera and I was on mute. And it was the SBA. They were going through their slides. And so I don't like to be on camera when someone's doing a presentation because it can be a distraction. So I do turn my camera off, put myself on mute, and watch the presentation. Well, at the end of the presentation, he says, "Are there any questions?" Yeah, I have a question. I put my camera on, took myself off mute, and I said hello, and I tried to pronounce his last name. He said, "You can just call me Mike." I said, "Okay." I said, "Okay, Mr. Mike, I do have a question for the SBA, but it's not concerning your presentation." So he said, "Go ahead." Well, I have a knowledge, and I've been talking about this to you on some lives, especially over in Clubhouse. Um, the SBA is having their National Small Business Week virtual summit. Government Contracting University, GCU, is having a town hall meeting every night of every day of that summit. So I just said, I just told him, I said, I received notification about the SBA National Small Business Week virtual summit. And I would like for you, if you could possibly speak on that topic or tell us something about that event. And then with boldness, not being afraid, either the man is you say yes or you say no. I said, and also, I opened up my big mouth, okay, and I got out there, and I said, and also, I said my community. I say community, which we are a community. in Clubhouse. I said, my community under the Government Contracting University, GCU, is holding a town hall meeting every night during the summit. And I would like to know if you are available to be a part of the town hall representing the SBA, so that you could actually ask questions in case someone has, questions, for the SBA, that you would actually be there to
Damn.
represent the SBA. My God. And then all of a sudden he just blew up. And then he started calling me by my first name. He was like, Monique, I would love to be a part of your town hall.
That's awesome.
It is awesome. It is awesome. And I was so excited. He said, let me give you my contact information. So I have his contact information. Definitely going to reach out to him. But it's just that easy in nurturing these relationships. And I say that to say that the instance with Miss Mccarty yesterday at her webinar, she is going to nurture that relationship. She's in contact with this person. This person is in contact with her. And good things all day long are going to come out of this great opportunity. But if she had not have been ready, she would have, the opportunity, in cybersecurity, having a course, but again, she opted to take my course. I didn't force it on her. She's the CEO of her own company. She had to do the work. She had to show up every week. She had to do the work like everybody else and everything, but she graduated. She graduated on time, and she has a winning capability statement. And so I say that to say, hey guys, it's go time. You have to be ready. You have to be ready. Go to bit.ly/FEDTALK 2021 to get registered.
Absolutely.
So, Don, would you like to say anything else?
Yeah. So just talking more about the week that we've had, because we've done this more or less together, the Cybersecurity Awareness or Academy Awareness Week, and bringing the conversation about cybersecurity. And you might be thinking, what does that have to do with the government contracting? Well, there is a lot of requirements for the DoD in order for businesses to become compliant, like we were talking about a little bit earlier. But we had a lot of people show up that were veterans. We had people show up that work for the government. We had people show up in.
Hey, Don, your sound went out. You're muted.
Did it just cut out?
Yeah, I can hear you now. Go ahead.
How about now?
I can hear you.
Okay. It does it. It has a mind of its own. It shuts off all by itself. It goes on mute. It unmutes. Anyway, we had a lot of people show up in the cybersecurity world. So these two worlds do go hand in hand in a lot of ways. So this is a combined effort where if you're going to be in cybersecurity, there's an advantage of being set up to where you can actually be successful in the government contracting world as well. And if you're interested in government contracting, there's an additional advantage of understanding the cybersecurity requirements. So these are very important efforts that we have joined together and worked together strategically, because they do have elements that cross over and are required in a lot of ways. So yeah, I have one more webinar scheduled for tonight, and we were talking on Clubhouse this morning about the online shopping threats, and here we have Cybersecurity Awareness Month. So used to the week, we do have the Awareness Month coming for the entire month of October. And what's going on is after that, we're start gearing up for Cyber Monday, which is in November, right? And all of this next 3 months are really going to be focused on how we can be safer online. And also, Monique will tell you about the fiscal year, and the government's going to be spending during this time. So it kind of all has a big pool of opportunity. But tonight on the webinar, we're going to be talking more about how to be more aware of what's going on in the cyber world and how you can protect yourself online when we're coming into this season. And if you're in government contracting and you're talking about winning these bids and having that access to that kind of money, you need to be safer and more secure online as well. So I'm going to toss it back over to Monique to wrap up anything about that she might want to add in after her week and experiences.
Well, I just want to also talk, if we can just talk about this, because I don't mind sharing. First of all, go to bit.ly/CSA week. As Michael Jackson said, this is it. This is it. This is the last webinar. Okay.
Get registered and be there. Mm-hmm.
Get registered, be there, register, show up, be in the room with Ms. Mccarty tonight. Webinar time is 6 p.m. Central Standard Time, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You don't want to miss it. It has been a wonderful week. But I am so excited that, yes, Dawn is my business bestie. Hey, there you go. That's right. That's bit.ly/CSA week. And so Dawn is my business bestie. So I'm like in her space all the time. And she talks about her stuff, cybersecurity. I'm telling you, girlfriend was scaring me half to death.
I geek out a little bit on her, I think.
Just had me scared to death. I was just like, oh my God, like, what is she going to show me next week? Like, I was just like, oh, and then I even went to Jesus on her. I was like, Lord, I love my bestie. I thank you for her, but she is scaring me half to death with this cyber stuff. I was like, oh my God, I'm like scared for real, God. I'm scared. And I'm crying out to God about Dawn. Well, this past week, the last 7 days, I have had three cyber attacks. I had a friendly Facebook friend attack. I had it's called phishing attack, and I had a ransomware attack. Now, for those of you who are following me, you know that vernacular, that phraseology is not something that I know, but I know it now because of Dawn. You really need to come to the webinar tonight. You really need to see what this woman has to offer and what she has to teach you, because I had a Facebook friend request, and the guy, and I'm on, just like I'm on live right now. I go live, people see me live, talk about government contracts. And the gentleman, it was an African American picture, male, on the Facebook friend page. And he sent me a friend request. And I'm thinking, with Fed Talk going on, I'm thinking it's somebody who is interested possibly in government contracts. So I accepted the friend request, and immediately he began to inbox me on my messenger. And he said, hello. And I said, hello. He says, how are you? I said, I'm fine. How are you? And then I began to, I was working on my business. The hour was rather late. And then he said something else to me. And for the life of me, I can't remember what he said, but my response to him was, and I called him by his name. Let's just say his name is Joe. I said, Mr. Joe, I appreciate the fact that you are my new Facebook friend. However, I'm really very busy right now and I cannot talk. And I just left it as that. Well, lo and behold, the next thing that happened, all these notifications in my timeline. He started liking all of my lives and my posts. And my situational awareness went up because I saw it on my Facebook. I was like, what is happening? It was like automatically like 10 likes. All of a sudden, boom, like he liked 10 things like real fast. And I was like, oh my God, who is this guy? What is he doing? And then so I'm watching it. Now, it has my attention. He immediately goes in the inbox, the messenger, and he says this. He says, what's your WhatsApp number so that we can talk when you are less busy? Because of Dawn, my situational awareness went up. It went like sky high, like as if I was in combat. I was like, what? Oh no, you are not getting my number. No. Bad. You are bad all day long. No. I was like, I don't know who this guy is. And I wasn't scared, but with me being retired military, it was like that rush that happens, and anybody that's veteran knows what I'm talking about, but it's like a combat rush. You are on alert. and you're moving. And so I went immediately over to my Facebook page, unfriended him, blocked him, went back over the messenger, got rid of that chat, and then I looked at all of those notifications on my under my notifications, and I looked at him. I said, he even looks creepy, And I said, I don't know who's behind this picture, what they, and he wants my phone number and all of that. So Don, could you just speak on that? How you taught me what they can do with that information?
Yeah, so it's okay to have friend requests, and we don't want people to be afraid of accepting a friend request, but some of the things that were flags for me was one that very instant, as soon as you click accept, all of a sudden they're in your inbox. That's like they're just waiting or hovering, and that's a little like, okay, that's weird. And then when they go through your timeline and they're constantly doing the likes and stuff, it's a little creepy in a way where you feel like you're they're kind of just like stalking you in some form. But when he came and he asked her for her phone number, and even though it's a WhatsApp phone number, that takes her out of the environment that she is currently in and safe into a different environment that she's not, she may not be in all the time. So pulling her out into that realm where he can call her constantly is a concern. But another thing too is once he has some information like that, they can get a hold of you in another way. So say you gave a cell phone number, or they were able to find your cell phone number on one of your applications, then they could actually send a text to you. If you click on that text, then that text could actually install some kind of malware on your phone. And then they have, it could be anything. It could be something that is just a keyboard where a keyboard logger, where they're actually sending every single one of your keyboard strokes. So every key you hit, including that backspace, the space bar, all of that information sent back to them. And if you did anything like logging into a bank account or your Facebook account, that information is in that text file. So they can get access to that. They can also install something that is malicious, sending your habits. What kind of browsing do you do? Which applications are you using? Just to glean information. But even worse, they can install something that's malware, which we've talked about during CSA Academy Week, that malware is malicious in software, and they kind of squish the words together. So it's malware. And that malware could be ransomware, where if you click on it, it could encrypt your entire device. And the only way to get your device decrypted is to pay them in order to get that decryption key. So there's all kinds of things that this could have gone, or all kinds of ways that this could have gone for her. And it may not have been any of that. It might have just been some guy that was eager to speak to her, but a little, maybe a little too eager, a little bit weird. And it's always better to be safe than sorry. So it wasn't worth the business or anything like that. Or if you didn't feel safe, you got to go with that gut feeling. If you don't feel safe, don't pursue.
Yeah, because it took me literally, I'm telling you, I had to pray, and I didn't come down out of that heightened, like, oh my God feeling, like for 3 hours.
Yeah, and so what I think what's going on is that now that she's been in some of my courses in my focus group, she's become more aware of the situations that are so close to us. We are all so close. We're one click away from something that's dangerous. And this could have potentially been the one click away. Had she given him her WhatsApp number, that could have been the click. We don't know. We'll never know, but it's better safe than sorry. So now she has this heightened awareness about some of the dangers that are going on, and she's now able to navigate. And so that first one was the height of the heightened, right? And then she got 2 more attacks, and she didn't go up to that extreme. Now she knew what to do, and she knew, okay, I got this. And she was able to navigate through that and not have that, massive rush in the beginning, like she did in the beginning. Because once you start becoming aware, you become more, you're capable of just seeing things that you would have never thought of before. That you're like, wow, that could be a dangerous situation. And these things will be more and more as you learn more and more about cybersecurity. So
Yeah, and then
it's great.
I did tell. I'm gonna tell the American people, everyone who's watching, but I did tell Dawn that that night I had to go back to Jesus and say, Lord, thank you for my bestie. I said, I'm so sorry. She was scaring me to death, but I thank you for Dawn. I thank you for my bestie because what she's putting out really helped me in this situation. And so I did go back to God and I said, Lord, forgive me. Thank you for my bestie because of her, I knew what to do with stranger danger, creepy,
Yeah.
creepy crawler. You know,
And that's the thing too, is I don't want to scare you half to death. I don't want to freak anybody out or terrify you into not doing anything for fear of something. What I want to do is empower you, because the internet is such a huge resource for things that we do on a daily basis that we don't want to say stop using it. We want to just use it safely and just be aware of what's going on. Like if you're in an ocean and you're swimming in the ocean, you're going to have a heightened alert of the sharks that are swimming around you, right? You're going to either make sure that you're close to the boat, that you are able to get out of the water into the boat. You might be in a cage. You might, just have a mask on so you can actually see underwater, so you can see if there's any danger coming towards you. Those are all just the same types of layers of protection. So when you're out here in the internet ocean, you're able to detect and see things that could potentially be dangerous and get out. So this is empowerment. We want to empower you to know what to do so that you can avoid those situations in the future. So that's what it really was all about. And I think that was a perfect example of how how you went through it. Unfortunately, 3 things, not just one, 3 in
yeah,
1 week.
yeah, yeah. It's been a busy week. It's been a busy week. So, with that being said, guys, we're going to get out of here. Listen, we are going to have some fun in the Zoom room tonight. Again, this is it. This is it.
This is it.
The last webinar, day 7 of Cybersecurity Academy Week. Don't miss it. Go to bit.ly/CSA WEEK. WEEK. Let me say that again. bit.ly/CSA week.
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 The last day of the week.
The last day of the week. Get registered so you can be in the room with Miss Dawn Mccarty, the queen of cyber herself. And again, registration is open. And so if you are interested in doing business with the government, if you are interested in being bidding on federal government contracts, you need to go and get registered because the payments is time is moving. It is the price point is $99 down and $99 a week. But you opt in today, that's just your down payment. You're going to get a live onboarding with me to bring you up to speed for this coming Thursday's class. That's going to be a $99 bill for you. And then invoices for Thursday's night class actually go out today. That's going to be a $99 for you. So you're like $399 behind.
Yeah.
Okay. But again, it's how fast you want to go. You got to pay to play. If you want to opt in, that's what's you're looking for those people who
Hey,
knew
it's worth it. I'll tell you where I was this week. I'm glad I did it because I was ready for that lady.
Most definitely. But I just want to make it clear. I've been talking about Fed Talk now for quite some time, especially since government contracting week early in since like August 9th. So if you would have opted in August 9th for your down payment, then your first payment would not have been due until like the week of the 22nd. But last minute requires last minute action. And I just want to be clear on that. So you're more than welcome to come. You're not going to get the recording. I'm not going to do you like that. I'm not going to say go watch the recording and catch up and be ready for class on Thursday. I'm actually going to put you on my calendar. I'm going to do it live, get you up to speed so that you're not behind on Thursday night. But those payments will be due. Okay, so you can go to bit.ly/Fed Talk 2021. And I will see you next time. So, Miss Mccarty, thank you so much. My business bestie, the queen of cyber, Miss Dawn Mccarty, CEO of Securing Everything. You are rocking it. I am so super proud of you. Super excited about all that you're doing. Oh, yes. And then, by the way, in today's Clubhouse, tell your Clubhouse rooms again so everybody know how to follow you on Clubhouse.
Oh yes, so we have CSA, which is the Cybersecurity Academy. That's where there's like 7,600 people in that group already. Then we also have the Securing Everything room, and I just created a brand new one with women in cybersecurity. So it's WISC. I think we're going to say that's WISC or Wix. Wix. So you'll see my little house emblem shield logo that's pink. So because it is a women only group that is just there to help, because women only make up 24% of the cybersecurity industry. And it's important that we bring what we have to the table because we are really good at solving problems. So we need more women in those. And we have 3.5 million positions sitting open right now. Why not fill most of them with women?
That's right, El Renee. Miss Patricia says, proud of you, ladies. So proud of you too, Queen. I know you over there rocking and rolling, getting this work. Miss El Renee, I'm gonna just put you on the spot right now. I've been watching you, all them makeovers and them posts with all that makeup done. I know Coach Jennifer King got you rocking and rolling. So super.
She has come. She has done a phenomenal job.
Yes, so super excited. I see you, Queen. I was like, ah, look at Miss El Renee.
We are
And
proud of you.
that's what I'm talking about. Make it happen, and make it happen all day long. Thank you. We are proud of you too, Miss Latricia. So excited to be in connection with you. So, with that being said, guys, we're going to get out of here. There she goes. She says, thank you. You are welcome. You are welcome. And so, we're going to get out of here, guys. We do have other meetings to take place. But again, Fed Talk is open. Okay. And I am moving with my people. Okay, we are at the ready. My clients, they're super excited. Social media badges are going forth. We have our internal chat going on. And I played, I just have to say this, I'm not gonna say her name, but one of my clients, I played TD Jakes. It's one of my wonderful motivational, it's like a 2 minute, 2 minute and 30-second motivational. And I use it for my own personal motivation. And that was my phrase this year, pick up the pace. And so, and it was adapted from that particular sermonette from Bishop T.D. Jakes. And so I played it Thursday night, day one of class. And I said, I just want to give you guys some motivation, some motivation. So in this adaptation, in this excerpt that he's preaching, he said, you got to pick up the pace. He's like, you can't be moseying all around here. Well, I think I'm going to get up, and, it's just so good. He's like, no, let God give the day to somebody who's going to run, somebody who's going to do something with it. Somebody, so he's just going in, you got to pick up the pace. He said, when the accident in Malaysia happened, the news reporters were all working around the clock, flights going here and news reports going there. He's like, you got to pick up the pace, So I played that for my clients as a teaser to say, guess what, guys? Pick up the pace. We're going to be working. We're going to be working, getting this work done. And I think I played that for Don's class as well, as a motivational that, hey, this can be done, but we're going to move. We're going to move fast. You got to pick up the pace. So one of my clients from the new Fed Talk class, she dropped, her success, her win, that, she had some homework that she needed to work on. And she dropped it in the messenger chat and said, hey, I made it happen. I got it done. And then at the bottom, she said, pick up the pace with an exclamation point. I was like, yes, yes, yes. So I am spreading the motivation, spreading the love around. Listen, see you in Clubhouse. I too have 3 Clubhouse clubs. Make sure you're following me in Clubhouse. I have the GCU Government Contracting University GCU Club on Clubhouse. I have the Small Business Owners Club on Clubhouse. And then I also have the WIGC, what I call WIG C, okay, Women in Government Contracting Club on Clubhouse. And so follow that club. And then again, guys, I just have to tell you, these days of coming here on the live and me talking to you about one little thing for like a week or 2 weeks, those days are over. And I'm going to just give you an example and then we're going to get out of here. Okay, this is something that you need to be now, why did that isn't right. Hold on, subscribe to my YouTube channel. Hold on. Oh, please. That's not right. The ticker tape is right. But there we go. We are live. There you go. Okay, so on the ticker tape, then this is the last thing, and we're going to get out of here. The SBA is having the National Small Business Week Virtual Summit September 13th through the 15th, 11 a.m. Eastern to 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Government Contracting University, my brand, is having a town hall meeting from 8 p.m. Eastern to 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So that Bitly link that is on there, now that I removed the YouTube channel, is bit.ly/GCUTHM. I'm going to be driving that home. So, there's a lot going on, really. And then I don't have a banner for it, but Women Who Network, their next event is September 8th. You just got to run with me. When I go live, and I'm not trying to say like I'm all the queen of social media, whatever. And every time I go live, you need to be listening. But for real, you do. Because I'm coming with some content. I'm coming with some information. Sometimes I get the information just at the ready. And so some events are happening like real time right now. This is happening today. Get registered. So I'm trying to get the information out there. You can go to bit.ly/GCUTHM. That stands for Government Contracting University Town Hall Meeting. We are having a town hall meeting the evening of that SBA event. When you go to the Bitly link, the page that's on the website does have a URL hyperlink. You can actually click on it and it'll take you over to the SBA's site and you can get registered. And so with that being said, we are out of here. Thank you, Dawn. Thank you for just gracing me and your presence of being here on today. And we will see you guys next time. Have a good evening. Enjoy the rest of Sunday. Bye-bye.